DEESLIMDAOG and STAYSOLIDISDAMOVEMEnt. Praise be to the Most High. Yeah, shout out to my subscribers. And if you ain't a subscriber, hit that bell. It's free. Yeah, we back with another one. But what's done in the dark always gonna come to the light, man. Like, that's the thing about this world we live in. It's a cold world and it's a dirty game that nobody really gonna ever get away with nothing. Not me, not y'all, nobody. You know, and that's what I think God is doing right now, today in the time we living in, that every time I turn on the TV or the radio, I'm seeing somebody getting caught for some type of activity that they shouldn't be doing. You know, their name getting smeared in the mud and in the dirt. Got a little young cat, you know, now that's out here a little hot and up and coming artist out of Florida. Bossman Dlow. Yeah, so you know, saying that he was with a transvestite. You know what I mean? Then you got P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Every day is somebody, man. Then they say Smokey Robinson got something going on. It's like, man, from when things was going on with Bill Cosby, you know, it's just something going on, man. Yeah, man, it's just, you gotta remember, man, that you might do something and you might think that nobody else seen it, and nobody else might don't see it, and nobody else might don't know about it, but God know about it. God know about it. So, you know, all the stuff that we seeing in the media about Bossman Dlow, about Puff Daddy, you know, about R. Kelly, about all these people. These just regular people. These just people who got money. Yeah, but when it comes to God, nobody is excluded. Yeah, that's what you got to understand, that nobody is excluded. Nobody gonna get away. And I think that's what the Most High showing you, man. That what you do in the dark, man, gonna come to the light, man. Yeah, trying to get my camera straight, y'all. Give me a second. Trying to get my camera locked in for y'all. But yeah, man, what you do in the dark gonna come to the light. So check this out. If you doing anything that you know you shame of, or you wouldn't want people to know about, I'm telling you, man, you shouldn't do it, man. Because some type of way down the line, you're going to get exposed. God going to expose you. You know, and that's what's going on these days, man. The devil be setting people up, man, to do the most crazy stuff, man. And in the end, that shit going to come back to bite them. Same thing like with that scheming demon, with the narcissist, man. Yeah, man, you know, check it out. You know, people can always say what they won't do, but you really don't know what you will or you won't do until you put in certain situations. Just pray to God that you got the strength to stand on your word when you say that you're not going to do certain things. Because a lot of these entertainers, man, they playing crackhead games with the devil. Yeah, they playing crackhead games with the devil, man. They getting that type of, you got men being propositioned as a man to do stuff that a woman supposed to do. And most of these guys, they want fame and success so bad that they willing to do it. They willing to let another man take their manhood for some money, for some fame. Yeah, and they do this stuff and they think that it's cool, ain't nothing wrong with them. And hey, listen, man, I ain't against what nobody do, but it's that when you're gonna be a certain way, you gotta be real. You gotta be real. Because if not, some type of way, the enemy gonna expose you because you doing wrong. You remember? Yeah, man, you get in the dirt, you're gonna get fucking dirty. You can't ever forget that, and that's what some people forget, man. You know, they think they put on their clean clothes, and they run out here tomorrow, they going to work, and they clean clothes and expect not to get dirty. Even if you put an apron on, you still probably gonna get dirty. Yeah, straight up, man. So, you can't be out here doing wicked shit behind closed doors and thinking that you're not gonna get exposed. Yeah, so now they got Bossman Dlow. Yeah, in the media saying that he might be funny, that he might got loose hips. Yeah, that's what they saying, man. That the boy might got loose hips, man. Yeah, the Bossman Dlow might got got loose hips. But check this out, though. The reason why I say it all be a setup, right? It's because, check it out, right? Why is his name Bossman Dlow? Yeah, where the Dlow part come in? You know what I mean? Where the Dlow part come in? So I see what I'm saying, man? Like, this stuff is so crazy, man. You know, it's all for propaganda. You know, guys is signing deals with the devil to get chains and get cars and get money and to get women, and the devil gonna let that shit backfire on you, man. Yeah, man, what you doing, the dog gonna definitely come to the light, bro. Yeah, man, you know, people just selling their soul to get on. Yeah, man, to be famous, to be seen. For what? For what? For what? The enemy gonna put you on the stage to humiliate you. You know, and that's what's going on, man. That's God exposing a lot of these ninjas out here, man. Yeah, that's all. And it's just us YouTube bloggers. We just covering the content. That's all we doing. Yeah, and they'll get mad at us, man, for reporting the story. But hell, guess what? The people who you sign a contract with, they setting y'all up for this type of shit, bro. Yeah, man. You know, a lot of them doing that, man. They doing things to get on. To get that bag, anything. Yeah, and like I said, it's cool to say what you won't do when you're not in that situation. But if somebody offer you $5 million and you broke and you come from the project and you ain't never had nothing and they put that big bag in front of your face, some of y'all will go out bad. Let me know in the comment section. Some of y'all know y'all will really go out bad. Yeah. Yeah, man, you can't do that, man. You can't sell your soul to the devil, man. Because in the end, man, you're going to get exposed, man. What you doing the damn dog, bro, going to eventually come to the light. Yeah, you got to understand that what you doing the dog going to eventually come to the light. It's going to come back to hunt us, man. You know, I just learned that from being out here, doing shit I ain't had no business. You know what I'm saying? Being on demon time, and I had to pay for it. Yeah, literally, man. I'm telling y'all. You got to understand that you might be out here jacking, stealing, robbing, you know, committing all type of crimes that you think nobody don't know what you doing. Then one day, all of a sudden, the damn police show up at your house. Because what you didn't know is your nosy-ass neighbor had a ring cam on a damn door, and the police don't went over there asking about what's going on. Her nose ass don't gave them the camera. So, you know, God always got somebody watching, dog. We living in a time now where you just really can't do shit no more. You can't trust nobody. Like, even being on the internet, you got to be careful even meeting these people. You know, your subscribers, because you don't know who people is, and you don't know their ulterior motive and their agenda. So it's best not to do crazy shit. Don't sell your soul or your booty hole for no money or to get on. Or don't be around here, you know, even queens, and letting a man manipulate you, you know, to clap cheeks to try to put you in position. You know, be a boss for yourself and get on, man. Because, you know, you do these type of things, these people promise you they can help you out and they going to do stuff for you. They ain't going to be nothing but Satan promising you shit that he know he can't deliver. And as soon as they feel like that either they don't use you up or you can't bring them nothing to them, what they got going on, they going to cut your ass off. And then it is what it is. You're going to be exposed. Wow. Yeah. I just think that's what's going on, man. A lot of these people, man, that, you know, they made deals with the devil. Yeah, they made deals with the devil. And now in return, the enemy, you know, it's something they might have did something. They might have did something and then said they thought they weren't gonna have to do it no more. You know, but now once you start dealing with that demon always gonna wanna rock out with you. That demon ain't gonna never wanna let you go. So that's why it's best to not even start playing with them. Yeah, it's best to not even start playing with that demon like that, man. You know, you do one favor for them, guess what? They gonna want another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. So you gotta remember that, man. And then guess what? When you don't wanna do the favors no more, then guess what? It's a problem. It's time to expose you. It's time to humiliate you, man. Yeah, that be the humiliation ritual. Now they want to put you out there as you being a homosexual or you being a child molester or something. Just something real crazy after the world just was putting you on the pedestal. Stop putting these people on the pedestal. They're not God. Yeah, man, these people are not God. And that's what God also is showing y'all. What you doing the dark gonna come to the light, and that these people are not God. You know, it's cool to like what people do. It's cool to admire what people do. But they ain't God, I ain't God. Yeah, I'm just a man just like they a man. Just like Bossman Dlow. Just like P. Diddy. Just like everybody else who they throwing in the media that they saying doing shit they ain't got no business. Same thing like that Puff Daddy. Look at P. Diddy. You know, P. Diddy been around here. They don't set him up calling him P. Diddy. Like he the real big dog. And it's him being a big dog. Look what happened. What he did in the dark got to come to the light. Got caught with what, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. What that's for? That let me know that you playing with people booty hole. You know, certain things ain't got to be explained. You know, and then, you know, birds of a feather flock together. You know, everybody around him. Why y'all around him? They don't want to hang with him now because he done been exposed. But they ain't going to say nothing bad about him because they know they about to be exposed too. Everybody about to be exposed, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with the YouTube content creators. This don't got nothing with the news. This is what God doing. God is exposing these ninjas. That's what's going on, man. But, you know, I hope Bossman Dlow, I hope he ain't went out bad like that. Bro, I hope you ain't went out bad like that because I like your little jams. Did you hear me? I like your little jams, Bossman Dlow. But, you know, at the same time, I know these days, man, you know, when people be broke, they'll do anything to get to that bag. And that's just the reality, man. They'll do anything to get to that bag, man. You know, everybody be on demon time. And you know, it is what it is. You got to really be, these days, you got to really be like focused, man. You got to have a stoic mindset. And you got to be following, and you got to be grounded in the Most High. Because if you ain't grounded and rooted in the Most High, you will do anything. These people will do anything. So don't nothing surprise me about seeing Bossman Dlow talking about he was with a transvestite. Don't nothing surprise me about P. Diddy. Don't nothing surprise me about Smokey Robinson, about R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. Don't none of this shit surprise me because they regular people. And a demon will use anybody. Yeah, man, that demon will use anybody if they're willing to be used. If they ain't got the spirit of God. Yeah, man, you sign a deal with the devil to get some money or to get a woman or to get a man, you know, thinking that ain't nobody gonna know that behind the closed doors, you clapping cheeks, you letting the man touch you. Yeah, or you a woman, you been out here just letting anybody just do whatever they can do to you to get to the top. Until one day you can't come through like they wanna, and then they gonna expose you. That's what the devil do. Yeah, God gonna let them expose you. And that be your reward, man, for playing them crackhead games with God, man. They getting exposed. So, man, don't fall for the trickery, man, to get no money, to get no fame, to get on top. Treat people right. Try to do good. Try to be honest, man, because we living in a time where exposing people is what it is. That's why people keep receipts on people. Yeah, they keep receipts on people now because, you know, everybody lies so much. People don't want to tell the truth. And you can't trust no damn body. So you be needing people paperwork, bro. And that's what's going on now. That's a damn shame. But that's how life is, that we don't trust people no more. And that it's so crazy that you can't even go out people's word. That you got to have paperwork. But guess what? God don't need no paperwork. He see everything, man. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, I hope y'all got some out of this one. You can get at me at therealDSlimDaog@gmail.com. You also can contact me on Instagram, DSlimDaog. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can at Cash App, $DEEBOY10. But yeah, man, nobody's perfect, man. But we got to learn to get right, have some morals, have some principles, and have some damn valuables, man. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid is the movement. Y'all stay solid, stay blessed. Peace and shalom. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.